that family, Patty and Kieran, were not as sinister in my mind as Patrick and Karen were. Do you agree or disagree? I think they were so lighthearted, charming, even when they were fucking with them, which they make clear that that's going to happen in the trailer. But once you get into the movie, they're fucking with this family in a very like almost like playful way. It doesn't feel like what the original film is. In the original film, it's clearly emotional manipulation to push boundaries to see how far they can get. That is the point of 90 minutes of a 100-minute movie in Speak No Evil 2022 is you watch this predator inch its way towards its prey to see how close it can get before it can bite the jugular. In this movie, they're really just playfully fucking with Ben and Luis. So to me, they aren't sinister at all. They're sort of just like, well, these are jerks and we can walk away anytime. Don't you feel that way?
Yes, and here's where I'll diverge slightly in terms of the original to here because there were so many moments in the original Speak No Evil. If I had one complaint about that movie, and it's not really a complaint, it's just like this is
Yeah.
normal horror movie stuff. I'm like, why are you still here? Like, get
Right.
out. Like, just
Right.
get the fuck out. Like, they're giving you every shit. Like, you when things go wrong, you have no one to blame but yourself because they gave you every red flag possible that you should have gotten out of here hours ago. I think that's what James Watkins picked up on and kind of tweaked a little bit in the remake. He made it a little less obvious, and they were, like you said, they were kind of comically, not overtly fucking with them. They were very much playing with their food, which is what they do in the original, but without that sinister undertone where it's just like, leave, like run. I don't give you your car doesn't start, just run away because they're just giving you every signal on earth that you should not be here right now. And to be fair, a lot of if there's one big complaint of a lot of savvy horror audiences, it's just like we talk about with Prometheus, the Alien prequel. When I said that one of my biggest problems with that film is just the remarkable amount of dumb decisions these supposedly super intelligent people make. Don't tell me you're a award winning scientist and you're just going to make really dumb decisions in a scientific situation. And that's kind of here where it's like while they still do make some dumb decisions in the remake, that underlying sinister nature of the couple is not so overt that where you're just like, dude, you got no one to blame but yourself. They give them just enough of like a cushion to land on where you're like, yeah, I guess you could kind of see why they're still staying, why they're still here, why they didn't leave. So I guess what I'm saying is in that way, like I kind of get it, and I also weirdly kind of enjoyed that because while the other is much darker and much more like, oh my god, this is so wrong and it's just so fucked up. The new one was the remake was very much like pushing that envelope, but not it didn't scream at you over and over again, get out like the original. The original had so many moments where I'm just like, dude, I would be gone in a second. There's no chance I would still be here after that happened.